What up? It's your boy ConcertViz34, back at it again. I wasn't expecting to be on tonight, but there was some breaking news I thought I needed to hop on for. We talked last night about Dead and Company playing in the sand. The show was supposed to go on, but instead it has all been canceled. So that's why I'm on. And we want to just take a look at some of the stuff from CID, the company that brought together playing Dead and Company to Mexico. And this was not too long earlier in the evening. We'll bring this up here. And thank you for everyone who's joining. So right here we see there's an announcement from Dead and Company this evening, and it says Dead and Company and CID Presents tried everything possible to bring normalcy and to deliver a great experience and amazing music, but with each day it became increasingly clear that canceling is the correct thing to do for the fans and our crew. And before that, they said that with much sadness, after great consideration of every possible scenario, playing in the sand shows in Riviera, Cancun on January 7th through the 10th, and the second weekend, January 13th through the 16th, have now been canceled by CID Presents, the promoter, due to the spiking COVID-19 cases. Now, here's the thing. This about the spiking of cases within, obviously, with John Mayer not being able to get there, right? That's why they canceled this. Make no mistake about this, respectfully. And again, I know this is a tough decision to make. This is about John Mayer's not there. Allegedly, they weren't able to get enough people out to really put together a solid weekend for this weekend. And with the concern, yes, the concern of the variant, yes, that was there. But if John Mayer does not get COVID, if maybe Bill was healthy enough to come, if this thing would still be going on, and that's all, as they say on The Wire, it's all in the game, right? I have respected anyone's decision on this. Some people decided to get cancellations. I feel for those people because I know it wasn't easy to invest thousands of dollars into this and then have to make a decision to say, look, I don't feel safe. And I know some people said, look, I have all my shots, or maybe I don't. Oh, actually, no, you had to have all your shots. Yeah. But you're saying, look, I've done everything possible to be safe. I'm okay with taking the risk. I'm going to test myself. I'm going to isolate myself. I know people did a lot to make these things happen. So the reality is this would be going on if John Mayer was able to come, if Bill was in better health, this would have still been on. If nobody was positive in the band for COVID, this thing would have gone on. That's just my opinion. This thing was canceled because they just had mounting thing over mounting thing. They gave fans, here's the key, and this is why I say this. They gave fans the option to get a refund due to the rising of COVID-19 last week. You had until last Friday, which is just approaching that, what is now almost a week ago, was the deadline for you to, I believe it was like around 5 p.m. Eastern, sometime in the evening, Eastern time. You had a chance to cancel and say, look, I want a refund. And people made that decision. And I know it was tough for people to make that decision, but that's the reality. So this is more about the fact that certain personnel would not make it or could not facilitate a show to a certain level of quality for people who have invested $2,000 to $8,000 minimum into this weekend. Now, what I have to say is Dead and Company and the promoter, right? CID Presents. They also did some great. They came up with, I think, a silver lining for people who are um, for people who actually flew in already. Most people, some people decided not to get on the flight even though they had this and they're going to get a refund. Chatter on some of the Grateful Dead forums was some people just said, no, I'm canceling my flight, or I'm getting a credit or whatever, and they weren't going to fly. Some people were saying, don't fly. This morning, I saw a lot of people, don't fly into Cancun, right? Don't fly in. This thing's going to be canceled. I heard, people said it's going to be canceled. But some people did end up going. They were there with a positive mindset to just say, look, at the worst case, I have a vacation. And here is what we have. Here is what we have for those who decided to stay. So I want to open up this so you guys can see the whole thing. So all January 7th through 10th package holders, if you're already in Mexico right now, you'll receive a full refund within 60 to 90 days. Now, here is what's awesome. Guests already at Moon Palace or who wish to vacation as originally planned are welcome to do so, and a full refund will still be provided. So for anyone who is going to be there or is on their way there, you're going to get a free vacation. This is an all-inclusive resort. And you're going to get a free vacation because, listen, you were on your way to this event. All shuttle transportation to and from the Cancun International Airport, it'll still run as scheduled. For this current weekend, if your departure flight changes, please update your information in the guest dashboard. So they're accommodating a lot of the changes. A lot of flights are being altered and canceled because of just staffing and various things in the airlines right now. So that is a big step to give somebody a free vacation who is probably disappointed if they're on their way there in some way, whether it's minor or major. This is a solid thing to do for all the people involved in making these changes. And it gives people this is the thing. And I saw this online a couple different places. People were saying, hey, it's snowing in a lot of the country right now. People in southern Kentucky, in northern Tennessee, have snow. They have a couple inches of snow, right? We're expecting a snowstorm here in Connecticut tomorrow. So the reality is, this is the time to get away. In the height of all this stuff, yes, there's certain risks with COVID, all that stuff, but you could get COVID the thing is, people are getting this everywhere, right? People are getting this everywhere. So you might as well go on vacation. Yeah, might as well. And just get away from it. You can distance if you feel, you want to do that, and get some warm air. So this is, I really applaud the whole team behind Dead and Company and CID Presents, because this is something that is really a silver lining, that you're getting a getaway, right? You took the time off, right? You had your dog go to your relative's house. You had the kids. They already have a babysitter, although a lot of deadheads are empty nesters. Some aren't, right? There's some people my age in their 30s that love this and they're going to this, right? And some in their 40s still got kids. They got the babysitters there, grandma's there, aunties there, right? Everything is accounted for in your life if you are in transit to this event. And now there's no shows. That's a bummer. But you know what? I know people there are going to make the most of this. So I think that's a big step to give people a free vacation. Now, here's the thing with the next weekend, January 13th through the 16th, package holders will have two options. A survey to designate your preference will be distributed via email to package purchasers within the next 48 hours. Kindly refrain from contacting guest services team. They don't want you contacting them. There could be an email that comes out. Guests who no longer wish to travel to Mexico or stay at Moon Palace will receive full refund within 60 to 90 days. And guests who will still like the vacation at Moon Palace may receive refund minus a flat rate of $600 per night stayed at the resort, regardless of package type, room type, or group size. So That's something that, people will have to make that decision on their own. And but again, you're gonna still, if you still want this vacation, you already have the money invested in it, you know, 7, 8, 13, 14, 15, 16. So 60 or 600, right? Times 4 is going to give you $2,400. Some of the packages start at this for everything that you thought was included, right? So they're factoring in all 3 concerts. But so it's a $2,400 vacation, which who can afford to go to Dead End Company playing in the sand, you might as well do the vacation if you're already in. Like, if you feel okay. If you don't feel okay, stay at home. And this is, again, you have options, right? You have options. But this is this is, again, thought this was fair for what they did, and it's giving people, you still have that vacation if you want to do it. And there's I was talking to a coworker today. I guess Luke Bryant, Martin Luther King Day, and then a couple, starting Martin Luther King Day. There's a Luke Bryant themed event with a couple other people, Jason Aldean and some other people out there in the country. Some people are going out for that event. We have Dave and Tim in Mexico, and that's what I want to get to next. Will Dave and Tim be canceled? Now, what I wanted to do as well is I want to break down just what's going to be happening with Tim Reynolds specifically, because Dave Matthews doesn't have any scheduled dates for 2022 as of right now, right? There's no scheduled dates for him. But Tim Reynolds does have a tour. What I want to look at is, actually, this ties into my home state of Connecticut. And here's the thing. We have a little bit of a gap between the final Tim Reynolds trio or TR3 show here in Hartford, Connecticut, down the street from me. And then we have Dave and Tim going to Mexico. So on February 5th, which will be a Saturday, that's the final show of the Dave and Tim tour. The Tim Reynolds 3 tour, excuse me. Final day of TR3 is Saturday the 5th. And then we move up a couple of weeks. So 2 weeks later, just a day less, or a week and 6 days later, you have Dave and Tim in Mexico on the 18th. So they have literally under 2 weeks by one day. It's just under 2 weeks that they'll have between those shows. So there is now a time frame where I believe the best way to get this thing done is for Dave and Tim to go to Mexico. I would say, Tim, like, this is what I would do. This may be extreme. I know they can use private jets and all that. I would have Tim fly to Mexico like on the 7th, Monday the 7th, or Sunday the 6th, right? He could go to New York City after the Dave and Tim, after the TR3 show in Hartford, right? Where get a flight out of there, out of Logan, out of Logan Airport, right? He could go to Boston. So he can get a direct flight to Cancun from Boston or New York. Get there, and Dave should be out there as well the week of February 7th. Get into some sort of location that they're going to be in and just isolate fully 100% at that location. Stay locked down until Friday the 18th. Go out for the first show, go out for the second show, go out for the third show. And then there you go. You fly back and you can do whatever you want after that. Dave Matthews has dodged COVID a couple of times where other people in the band have got it. He just hasn't gotten it. This guy's got the luck of the Irish. But this thing could easily hit him. It could easily hit Tim if they're not vigilant about specifically that week of February 6th to February 12th. They should be down in transit or down in Mexico that week. Isolate everything possible, right? Have meals, have them have a chef there, right? Have them, obviously they're going to get tested, but have them down in Mexico for a couple of weeks. That's to me the surefire way to try to prevent something from going on. So that's what I have with how this may impact Dave and Tim. But I really think that they're gonna have to be vigilant. I don't think they'll cancel Dave and Tim unless somebody tests positive or unless there's some sort of travel restriction between now and February. If there's no travel restriction, this thing will still be on, right? There's abilities to get testing right now. It's going to take a week or so, but there are parts, every part of the country is now getting testing, at home testing to give out to people, right? My parents just got some yesterday, I believe, right? There was an option for them in their town where they live to get some COVID tests, at home COVID tests, right? People can schedule their tests 48 hours prior in advance now. But that's what's got to be done for those going to the Dave and Tim in Mexico. And I really think that they can get this done. They just have to make sure that they get them out because you could talk about, oh, John, for all we know, John Mayer could have been isolated, but it just takes one. With this new variant, it's getting everyone. It doesn't matter how mild it is. If you're positive, they have to there's protocol to then cancel things, postpone things, move things back. My favorite hockey team right now, the Philadelphia Flyers, just got destroyed by the Penguins, and it was closer to the end, but they have 10 players out. Now, some of those are injuries, but 6 players are on the COVID list, and these are key players. So it's tough right now. It's very tough. It's hard to get testing, right? It's hard to get testing. Extremely hard to get testing. So it is definitely just a tough thing to deal with right now. Definitely a tough thing. And but again, for those who are in Mexico right now, you're getting a nice vacation. I hope you guys enjoy it. That's all I have for right now. Stay tuned for Saturday. I will be live again on Saturday. If there's any updates from the music world for the bands I like and love, we'll give you those updates. We'll get to some Dave Matthews Band discussions on Saturday, so stay tuned for that. And that's really all I have for right now. But again, thank you for you guys. Definitely hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already to my channel. Hit the notification bell, and you'll be notified when I go live. So that is what you can do. So we're done with 2021.
21.
And we're into 2022. And this is where we're at.
Boy, do it.
So we gotta do it.
Do it.
We gotta live our life. We gotta look out for one another, and look forward to seeing you guys at later in the year. These tours are going to be announced soon for DMB and some other acts that still have yet to be announced. And we just have to take this thing day by day. But we'll survive. We'll get through it. I know it. I do not have any doubts about that. But that's all I got for today. Again, Saturday night. Stay tuned. I will post on Twitter. Again, Twitter, ConsertViz34. See right there. On my Twitter page, I always post when I'm going live, like right there. You'll know when I go live. But that's all I got for right now. We're gonna end the show. I'm gonna show you Now we'll end on some DMB music, and we'll give you the backdrop of Mexico. Everyone down there, I send you my best. Those who decided to cancel, I understand your decision. I probably would have done the same thing potentially. In your situation, it's just there's a lot going on right now. But I send everyone my best who was planning to go or who's already there at playing in the sand in Mexico. You can still play in the sand. You can still enjoy life. You can still be with those friends you care about that have made the trip down. It's your boy Conserviz 34, and we're gonna end it on some Dave Matthews Band, Batson Sessions.
I've been high and I've been down, my head in the clouds, my hands in the ground. In the arms of a woman, found my way home. In the arms of a woman, I have been lost. When I'm so lost that this losing feels like dying, I hope you'll be by me then. When I'm so lost that this losing feels like dying, I hope you'll be by me then. As a young man, I was afraid of my life. What would I make? I will make love. What will I hate? What bittersweet road will I choose to the grave? Well, if I'm old till this soulness has me dying, I hope you be by me then. As if I'm old till this soulness has me dying, I hope you be by me then. I'm sick of you, I'm sick of me, I'm sick of war, and I'm sick of peace. I'm sick of sound, like I'm sick of silence. I go sick of the darkness till I'm sick of the light. When I'm so sick that this sickness has me dying, I hope you be by me then. When I'm so sick that this sickness has me dying, I hope you be by me then. I hope you be by me then. One sassy boy, I saw what happened. I saw them beat him down to the cold, cold ground. I watched those big boys cut that man down. And I was too weak to take a stand. When I'm so weak that this weakness has me dying, I hope you be by me then. Oh, yeah. When I'm so weak that this weakness feels like dying, I hope you be by me then. Yeah. But if I'm old till this oldness has me dying, I hope you be by me then. will not like it. But in the arms of a woman, I find my way home. So to the arms of a woman, I will go. And if I mold till this oldness has me dying, I hope you be by me then. Yes, if I mold till this oldness has me dying,